MRI-only treatment planning will change the way we do radiotherapy.
With MRI, we are able to see the details of what we irradiate. Up until now, CT has been the primary imaging modality for radiotherapy treatment planning. CT is great for those calculations, but not as great for visualization of the volume that needs to be treated. The hospitals in the Swedish Gentle Radiotherapy Consortium started to use MRI about 5 to 10 years ago. That was a huge step forward, as we could make use of the superior soft tissue contrast when defining the extent of the tumor.
In the combined CT and MRI workflow, you have to align the two images as accurately as possible, since they are taken at two different occasions. The alignment will of course never be perfect, since the anatomy will have changed. For instance, air pockets will have changed in the rectum and the bladder may have filled up. To account for the differences between the two images, you have to add an extra margin to the target tumor, which will result in an increased radiation to the surrounding healthy non-cancerous tissue.
Through our collaboration between industry and healthcare, it is now possible for us to eliminate the CT for patients where it does not contribute with useful medical information. This will reduce uncertainties and save resources. Instead of acquiring a CT, there is now a regulatory approved software that creates a synthetic CT directly from MRI. The synthetic CT allows us to do both treatment planning and patient positioning in an MR-only workflow.
In the MRI-only workflow, you can generate the electron density directly from the MR image, and thus you only have to do one image for the target definition as well as for the dose planning, and you don't have to add the extra margin. This will result in a decreased irradiation to the surrounding healthy non-cancerous tissue, and it may also help to reduce the radiation-induced side effects many patients suffer from for the rest of their lives. So for about 40 prostate cancer patients have been treated with the MRI-only radiotherapy technique in the Swedish hospitals aligned to the Gentle Radiotherapy group. Within the next 6 months, during the spring of 2019, we intend to introduce the MRI-only treatment planning to patients treated for head and neck cancer, as well as brain tumours. And this has been made possible through very fruitful collaboration between the Swedish healthcare and leading Swedish industrial partners. The concept of MRI-only radiotherapy planning opens up a lot of new treatment options for us. Since the MRI does not provide any radiation to the patient, additional replanning between the treatment fractions is clinically feasible. The majority of tumours change their volumes during the treatment. They increase and they decrease. And to be able to adjust the treatment volume to changes in the tumour volume will be a game changer when it comes to decreasing the irradiation to healthy non-cancerous tissues. The MRI-only radiotherapy workflow gives me the opportunity to use precision in the daily treatment, but also to do a repeated adaptation throughout the whole treatment.